Hello, my name is Evski. My real name is Evan. Quick little story about my name. I first started making YouTube videos when I was I don't even know. I want to say like 12 or something. Whenever Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty Ghosts was still popular. And my YouTube channel name at the time was Evtech1. And I even streamed once or twice on Twitch, but it was really shitty. It was whatever. I made like 10, 15 videos. Them bitches is private now. Maybe I'll unprivate them one day. But yeah. So then I had made a TikTok account where I started posting like my TikTok clips for the last couple of years playing Call of Duty, and I was trying to find a name that would stick with me, and I had chose Iceman Evie. Evy, like Evy, and I don't know why. I've always been like an S&D player. I love playing S&D. As you can see in the beta, this is literally S&D gameplay. So I used to love playing Search and Destroy. When I played competitive Call of Duty, I growing up used to find myself as like a S&D guru. Not too much anymore these days. I'm probably a little bit more consistent in respawn. S&D is a little fluky, but we're trying to get back into form. But Iceman Heavy just, I don't know, it wasn't sticking with me. It wasn't really carrying the weight that it should. So my homie one day at my last job, probably like a year and a half ago or something, when people would still, walk around, call themselves broskies and call themselves whatever, you know, he just called me Evski one day. And I kind of just never really thought too much about it. And then I was sitting here, thinking about damn, Iceman Evie just not really sticking with me for a name, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need something better. And Evski came into my head, and I was like, yeah. My homie used to call me that, and I'm like, that shit actually, it kind of go hard. So that's how we're here today, as Evski. That aside, I just want to introduce myself. I got some Black Ops 7 beta gameplay, just playing with my homies type shit. We was just stomping kids out because they still had the casual matchmaking. So yeah, this shit was non-competitive at all, and we versed the same kids back to back. If I was them, I would have canceled my pre-order. The belt to ass we was giving them. Nonetheless, sorry if I sound a little nervous. My first time really recording a video. When I made videos back in the day, I was just a little kid, didn't really think too much of it, and also I wasn't really recording my voice, recording audio, but I finally have the equipment and things that I need to make stuff like this happen. So, I'm just a little tad bit nervous. But I'm going to be mainly posting Call of Duty content. I think I have a 2K video on my channel right now, and I might post another one. But really, I want to be a streamer, and that's mainly from playing Call of Duty. I'm very heavy in the competitive COD. I'm not super good. I'm not gonna be competing in challengers or going to LAN tournaments or anything like that. But I do really enjoy rank play. I do play eights. I might do a wager this year. Things of that nature. I want to get more involved. With things of that nature. I do have some connections. The one of the people in this game that I'm part of it, he's actually the owner of the Challengers Team War. So I got some connections and things like that. You might see me in a Zuma's 8's lobby this year, things of that nature. So, like I said, I'm not super, super good, but I'm good enough to, I'm good enough to exist in the same environment. I can carry my own, I can hold my own weight. It might not look like it in this game because, unfortunately, I have a regular Xbox controller right now because I'm a little too aggressive with my controllers, and I kind of fucked up my Battle Beaver, and I got it fixed, and I'm just waiting for it to get shipped back to me. So unfortunately, I'm having to play the beta on a regular Xbox controller, which, mind you, I haven't played on a regular Xbox controller for Call of Duty in years. So when I played growing up, I always used to have different scuffs or different shitty GameStop controllers with paddles on the back, and I played a lot of eights. When I was young for Call of Duty Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, I was in a clan, and I played a lot of eights and things of that nature. And then I kind of just fell out of love with Call of Duty and started doing other things with my life as I was going older, going through middle school, going through high school. And I picked Call of Duty back up, I would say seriously, like in 2019 again. And I played a lot of pubs, and I put on a lot of my high school homies. Shout out to them, they're still my best friends to this day. But I put a lot of them on to like 3v3s and forwards and things like that, and like competitive rules and things like that. And it was really fun, and it kind of got me back into COD. I'm an Optic fan, so obviously I'm feeling splendid these last 2 years of COD, and it's probably what helped me to be super motivated to play it. But yeah, damn, it's had a brain fart for a second. But yeah, I got back into competitive COD probably a little bit after 2019 because I didn't really do it too much other than with my friends. I didn't play rank play at all. I was keeping up with the pro scene, but not really paying too much attention. In Cold War, I started to play Call of Duty a little bit more publicly wise, like not so much just playing with my friends, but just getting on and playing by myself, getting more enjoyment from Call of Duty. But I still really wasn't playing rank play like that, or 8s, or CMGs, or anything like that. And then Vanguard came out, and I was just like, fuck this shit, bro. Vanguard was not my game, not my year. I think I was probably just a little bit too hard on it, but it was just a change of pace and change of scene from the previous Call of Duties and what we had kind of grown up with, that it really kind of just punched me in the mouth. And at that point in time, I was still using a regular Xbox controller. I was still playing on a big TV and things like that, and I just felt like I couldn't hang. So I kind of put down Call of Duty again at the Vanguard, and then MW2 came out, and I was like, yo, this shit looks lit. And I start following competitive COD again. I'm following Optic very closely. I see them scump for tires. They bring Dashy back, hand him the keys, call up Ghosty. What a year. What a year that was. And yeah, I started playing rank play again, and I kind of had no one to play it with, so I just played by myself. I had a couple friends maybe that would play with me every now and then, but I kind of just played by myself, solo queue a lot, and I kind of was getting back into competitive COD, and I was really enjoying rank play. And then I kind of got my cousin, who you'll see in this gameplay. His name is Twin on here. He's a demon, man. I'm expecting big things from him this year. He's had thoughts of maybe trying to go to tournaments and then compete, because he's way better than me. I don't think he'll actually do it. But we'll see what happens. Maybe as I start to grow myself, maybe it could put eyes on him and really force his hand to do something with this fucking talent that he has, because I wish I was as good as him. He got Crim 2 last year. He was really shooting for Iridescent, and he's like that. There's a big chance. We'll see what he could do this year. I probably held him back a little bit, but shout out to my big dog. Anyways, getting sidetracked a little bit, glazing, but it's a family member, so I feel like it's a warranted glaze, and he's done a lot for me to help me get better at Call of Duty these last couple of years. But yeah, so I got him to pick up Call of Duty again in MW2, and he was really enjoying it. We started taking it more seriously, and then MW3 came out, and oh man, what a year that was. They were struggles. Not for him, but for me, there was up and down struggles. I really was struggling in the beginning of the year when they had those bullshits like maps like Scrapyard and Terminal in the game. It was really kicking my ass. I wasn't, really performing like that. And then I went through a bunch of things. I ended up moving halfway through the year of MW3. I live in Florida now, so I ended up moving to Florida. I ended up getting a monitor, so I'm still on my Xbox, but at least I'm playing on a monitor. I ended up getting a scuff controller, so I made some changes that kind of helped me a little bit, helped pick me up a little bit. And yeah, MW3 ends, and we go into Black Ops 6, and what a year that was. Easily my best year. I was in 8s, playing 8s with some pretty good people. I'm in a couple Discords. I did some CMG shit, although it didn't go over too well, especially because I did a lot of CMG shit earlier in the year, like before rank play dropped. So it's kind of like messy then, and no one really knows what's going on. But I did some CMG shit later on in the year again, and it was okay. I mainly just grinded out rank play. I got a Battle Beaver controller, and yeah, I say it was a good year. I almost got Diamond 2. I should have, but I kind of choked it away. Neither here nor there. Not gonna make excuses, as you can see. Cause shit like this, I can't even fucking properly man throw into the window. Although in all fairness to me, I'm using a regular Xbox controller, so I don't play claw or nothing. So I'm just on default settings, cause I told you my controller's getting fixed. So I'm just on default settings. Every time I want to slide or some shit, I gotta move my thumb off my analog stick. So you could see in this gameplay, like, I should have been doing even better. I actually choked this round here. I feel like I don't know, here I thought the guy was going to wrap back on me. He doesn't. He wraps there because he's sniping, I guess. So he just wrapped to the heady. But I actually clutched the 1v3, like, in terms of getting the kills. But my dumbass runs into the wall. And I kind of just gave up. We were stomping these kids out. You already saw what happened last game. I don't really care too much. It was whatever. We still stomp them out. You know, I think I ended up going, like, 13-0 or some shit this game. But you can see my movements not super fluid because of my controller situation. And I actually just got a PC recently, as you can tell by me recording this video. I saved up, worked hard for it. So Black Ops 7 is going to be hopefully my best year yet. I'm really shooting to get towards Crim, as close to Crim as I can, and I think that I can. I'm going to have a brand new fixed controller. I'm playing on a PC for the first time ever in my life for Call of Duty. So I'm hoping that with both those things are able to help me stay a little bit more consistent and maintain form. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. I plan to stream a lot this year, stream a lot of rank play, maybe some 8s, things like that. You're going to see Twin with me a lot. That is literally my duo. You know, you can't separate us. He plays COD a lot more by himself than I do. He solo queues a lot more. I don't get too much enjoyment out of solo queuing these days for ranked, but considering now that I'm going to be making content and streaming, we'll see. So you guys could go and follow me on Twitch. I think my name's like Evski on there as well. I'll put it in like the end of the video, but yeah, I mean that's that. You know, you might see me post other games besides Call of Duty every now and then. I'm kind of just gonna be chilling. After the beta ends, I'm gonna be just kind of chilling for the next month, getting other things in my life, you know, kind of locking in, getting back in the gym, maybe other things, straightening some shit out before Call of Duty comes out again and I have no life. But I plan to really grind content and grind the game. So I probably didn't look too good in these games because it's just some casual S&D. This isn't even skill-based matchmaking S&D, and my controllers got me moving sloppy and shit like that. I'm still trying to kind of figure out my settings and the class situation a little bit. Rather, I'm going to run a site on the sub or not. We'll see. I'm kind of feeling it out. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just a little introduction video for me. Again, like I said, my real name is Evan. So, yeah, hopefully big things this year. And hopefully I grow both in the game and out of the game. So, yeah, you guys can just enjoy the rest of the game. Goodbye. In that split moment.
Search and destroy.
Take the death.
Use this.
Be honorable.
Safety's off. We're not here to make friends.
They're requesting UAV overflight.
Not expecting this shit. What's this shit?
Bomb dropped.
Bro, Jordan, we were shooting at each other. I was shooting at you at least. I don't know if you were shooting at me.
One enemy left.
Who's that? You?
Handle it.
I was shooting at
Yeah. And I was shooting the guy at
Took
your
the
back.
last 3 rounds.
Yo, if I was y'all after these games,
And I think I got killed by your guy and you got killed
pre-order.
by mine.
This should
You
have
really
me
went to
canceling
my
my pre-order,
hires.
I'm not gonna lie.
Dick sucking OD.
Oh, this? Oh, this is cool. I like that.
Nah, I'm talking about them getting stomped out.
Oh.
Them niggas knew what they were doing when they made that shit.
Search and destroy.
Nah, I would just block this.
Stay sharp.
And
The
requeue.
guild's up to something.
Wait, I get another one?
Marking target, tagging waypoint.
Yeah, I had another one too. I didn't use that bitch though.
I'll use this though.
Requesting HKDs on my grid.
Bro, I
This is my HK.
completely forgot what class I had.
Go do it, HK. Go find a kill, HK.
Oh my god, no way, bro.
You're on a roll, Black Ops.
Ninja on this shit. And I should have got that kill. I need like extended mag.
Nah, we gotta play rank. Rank skill based match.
They don't got it. It's only open. Search and destroy.
Search and destroy. Destroy the objective.
Deploy skewer
Yo,
in
I
my
can't pull
area.
out my fucking Tom.
Bro, what? My bullets just went straight through him.
Hostile confirmed.
Not just hurt.
One enemy left. Handle it. Clean work. No leaks.
Oh,
Damn, I think I'm
god
already
damn, man. Show some fucking pride. Oh, you're not gonna show my final kill again. Oh, okay. Whatever. Don't show my final kill. Me pissing on him.
I might hit Eerie on this game.